Hi! Hi, everybody. I'm back. I got my snack here, and let me catch up on chat here really quick. Hey, it's the guy from the BRB screen. Hey, it's the guy from that thing. Let me click this button. And then this. Okay, hang on. Let me scroll back up here. Catch up on chat while I was gone. Steph, good morning. Okay, Babysat was obsessed with Tomba in a "this is the only game I had" kind of way. That SGDQ incident, am I only from the SGDQ incident? FF6 was to put a fire to my ass to play it more. The GDQ incident. I was like that for a while because I had the demo disc. Oh, I've been trying to find some old PlayStation 2 demo discs. I think, here. I think Project Deluge has a bunch. The "I would really prefer if you were quiet" moment. I don't know anything about this. Slowly work on my collection of old PS1 games. I want to replay collection from the store until they stopped letting me. I wish there was a modern follow-up to Tomba. You know, those sort of like character-based platformers have kind of like not, like they've kind of stayed, but I think I'll Discord with context, the Wild Thing. Oh my goodness. Saint! Space! Saint, hello! How are you? How the heck are you doing? Never thought of the particulars of the game. Wiki describes the titular character as a feral child. Well, yeah, because he's like doing pretty well. How are you? I'm good. Hey, listen, hang on. Tomo's gal with pink hair. I think that's accurate from what I know. Members of the Timo team went over to the studio to make Deadly Premonition. I wish their last game didn't suck. Did we investigate everything? We're investigating some things. Let me tell you something. Here. So Brian asked earlier if I went and checked the mail, and I said no, I hadn't. And, you know, knowing my friend Brian, I was like, I should check the mail, because he made a point to ask, so I should go check my mail in case it's something important. You know, I don't know if it was important, but I did. And I went to, you know, I went to the mail and I got it. And there was a package from Best Buy. And I immediately recalled a conversation that Brian and I had had. And so now I am the owner of the Smurfs Mission Vileaf for the Xbox family of consoles. This is as you can see, the Smurftastic edition, which includes stickers and lithographs. And I'm happy to point out there is a holographic sticker. Let's see if I can catch the light on it just right. There's a holographic sticker on the back here proving that this is officially licensed Smurfs merchandise, just in case. Not even a steel case. Just in case you were concerned. The forest is in great danger. Heal all the plants on your way. That's it. That's all you get. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get to know about the game. So we have some sticker sheets some lithographs of pretty nice looking concept art. Honestly. You know, these are nice. Microids? I don't know. I don't. You can keep that keychain of your people. So for those of you that don't know, Brian and Jalen have taken to calling me a Smurf. And that is because, it's a racist is what it is. It's a racism. In Destiny, I play an Awoken. And Awoken are blue. And Brian and Jalen have decided that they needed to call me a name based off of that. So now I have a copy of this. We'll play it on stream. Yeah, listen, in case you were like, oh, Matt's not gonna play that on stream. Oh no, I absolutely am. I absolutely am. Pretty sure they can be purple too. I think there's a few shades. There's a few shades of what they can be. Okay. Yeah, just in case what you were... Just in case you were wondering what it's like to be me. Sometimes Brian just sends shit to your house. Sometimes Brian goes, you need this. Matt, you need this. What is it? It's a Smurfs game. I don't know. I don't know about that. I need to remind you of something. What's that? I mean, there's probably a lot of things you need to remind me of. We were talking, the deal for this came up. I do remember you saying you have my address, Brian, and then you may not remember. I went silent for about 5 minutes. Oh, I knew what I said. I knew, listen. I knew what could happen. You know? What are we up to now? Well, right now, I'm having my snack. At which point the other person we were talking with told me I'm not allowed to have disposable income anymore. And you have a better job now, so I'm scared. I'm scared as to what might happen to me. You know? You have a better job. All right, while I have my snack, we're going to watch this video from IGN talking about Goodbye Volcano High. I do, and I have other benefits like sick time and vacation. I'm so fucking happy that Brian has sick time and vacation right now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this boy can be like, I don't feel well, and take a day off. Like, it makes me so, like, so happy. Hi, sir. I have a friend that would be the type to pull the stunt, but thankfully international packages are too expensive. That is good. You know, that is important. But so we're gonna watch this video while I eat my my snacks on Goodbye Volcano High, which I think is gonna have a demo for Ludinaricon. I think. Whenever you're not a coward and you open the request list, I've got 125,000 points to spend. Oh, Brian, I'm gonna play this on like Monday. Like, yeah, it might not be the whole stream, you know, but we're playing it at least some amount of stream on Monday. I'll commit to that. That's easy. I was super excited. It's the version with stickers and keychains and stuff. It's very funny. I think I have to open the game to see the keychain, but you can see a picture of it. Like, it's just Papa Smurf. It's just Papa Smurf. But yeah.
One of the many reasons indie games are so special.
Oh, hang on. Let's restart this with captions.
One of the many reasons indie games are so special to me is that we often get something unique that we usually don't see from a focus-tested AAA game that's got to recoup its big budget by selling as many copies as humanly possible. Goodbye Volcano High is one of my most anticipated indie titles for 2023, thanks to
this game looks so good.
art style and creative premise. After being pitched on what the gameplay experience would be like and playing the first 30 minutes, I got a small taste of what this choose-your-own-adventure will provide, including several different gameplay elements surrounding...
Do some garbage in your DMs? Oh, man.
Music sequences. I still have many questions on exactly how much depth we'll see in the player's options, as well as the consequences that will be given depending on the choices throughout this story. But the setup was interesting enough for me to want to see things through. Goodbye Volcano High stars a cast of dino-humanoid teenagers starting out their last year of high school, figuring out their futures, and dealing with a meteor that will presumably destroy them all. It might be silly to mention, but what speaks to me about this idea is that I was a senior in high school myself in 2012, back when some people thought that the world was going to end. Even though I never believed in myself, there was always this looming aura around not just my senior year, but all of high school that the end of the world may be upon us. With that concept in mind, the main character, Fang, has a primary goal of trying to get their band Worm Drama on the map, which involves a big audition and getting signed with a record.
Worm Drama is such a good band name, holy shit.
My demo that throughout the story, Fang will have to decide how they want to prioritize their time, be it with school, friends, or the band. Unfortunately, I never got to experience that kind of management during my playtime. The biggest thought on my mind since playing is how much the narrative can branch off, how significant decisions will affect the narrative in ways that matter, and how the characters will evolve. There were a couple of original songs that I got to listen to and interact with in the form of a simple rhythm minigame. It's relatively simple and straightforward, and it didn't enhance the experience in any way for me. It's obvious from the beginning that music plays a big part in Goodbye Volcano High, but if it was just the cutscene and the song playing without any gameplay element, I think I would have enjoyed it just as much. Not only did I play music throughout my demo, but I also got to design the logo of Fang's band, giving a bit more
Oh, that's pretty cool.
to my unique playthrough. I'm hoping that there will be many more instances that are similar that affect the story in a meaningful way. When it comes to Fang's dialogue options, I really enjoyed the variety of choices that allowed me to be conservative or more rebellious depending on...
Worm Drama, the worst part of every job.
Always ready so fast.
The colorful cast of characters feel well personalized thanks to great voiceovers and conversations talking about their...
Look at that little guy!
Oh, what a cute creature.
Like Trish, who is really into bugs for some reason.
I know, right? She's my new pet / precious baby angel.
Most times, Goodbye Volcano High presents itself with the inspiration of popular high school drama shows we know and love, but in animated form, backed with gorgeous cutscenes and great animations. There are times, however, where longer ongoing discussions are shot like what you would expect from a visual novel game, which at times can feel jarring.
Hi, sir.
You guys ready?
For what?
Still, there's a lot going for Goodbye Volcano High, from its visuals to its concept and its music.
Nice, sir.
The 30 minutes that I got to play didn't feel like enough to give me a full taste of what the main course of the experience is going to be when it releases on June 15th. But regardless, I want to learn more about these characters and how they deal with the looming end of the world right before they gain the freedom to go out and explore that world on their own. For more previews on upcoming games, check out our impressions on Trigger and Tekken 8. And for everything else in the world of video games.
Okay. Well, that wasn't like much of anything. Let me see. I think Goodbye Volcano High. Yeah, okay. Goodbye Volcano High is a Ludenaricon game. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try to play as many demos for Ludenaricon as I can. I will skip over some games because some of these are games we've already like played or played the demos for. So while I'm excited for all of the games that they've featured, it's like, hey, I already know what's up with this game. So, and that is next week. Yeah, next week. So next week I'll be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we'll be playing as many of those fucking demos as we can. We'll be checking out Redfall. Yes, actually, yes, Nujabears. I'm going to be playing, we're actually just talking, Brian and Jalen and I were just talking about checking out Redfall, like the moment it unlocks on Monday. Maybe we'll do here. Well, here. I'll pose a question. We'll see how that goes. Excited to play in 30 FPS goodness. All right. I have this boy. Yeah, I watched a couple previews for it. I'm excited for it. It looks, it looks interesting. It looks interesting. I think the big thing for me is I'm unsure if oh, I didn't realize they had a sequel to Sucker for Love coming. Holy shit. Did anyone else know about that? Was that just me? Damn. I saw that pop up. That's wild. I didn't know that. What was I saying? Oh, I watched a few previews for Redfall. It looks pretty good. Know about what now? They're making a follow-up sequel, something, to Sucker for Love. So, hi, sir. Oh, you can see him. Look at that cat. Look at him. Look at this cat. Look at him. Casper. Psst. Say hi. I'm a little wary of very self-aware Western dating sims, not entirely sure why. I can send you a video of someone playing Sucker for Love if you want, Jesse. I do know, cool thing that's coming for Ludenaricon is that's also the 1-year anniversary of Citizen Sleeper. So I know that they have something planned. I got an email from the developer, like their regular newsletter, And they were like, we have something planned. So, and at the moment I have a backlog of Otome. Thank you, though. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. I just know somebody who did like a good playthrough. So, all right. Yeah, I'm excited for Ludonaricon. That's going to be next week. I did a good demo video. Makes me wish I had a means to play it. You know, it's coming to... I know it's coming to Game Pass, but I don't know if it's coming to Game Pass Cloud. Because that's always a good option. That's always a great option if you have Game Pass Cloud. I loved Game Pass PC before I got my Xbox, and hell, even with my Xbox, I love Game Pass PC because there is a slight difference in games. And with Game Pass Cloud, you can play a lot of the same stuff. So, all right. And I think Game Pass is still doing the $1 for 3 months deal. Hey Matt, what's up, Saint? I have a PS5 and a potato laptop used for TurboTax. Guess what? Cloud streaming. Doesn't matter what computer you're using. Has anyone told you you're great today? I mean, not specifically, but you know, I'll always take it. Appreciate you, Saint. Thank you.
What do you think so far?
I do my best. I appreciate you, friend.
I've solved this.
Really?
You haven't.
Listen, I've good.
Well,
I got ideas.
I'd like to hear your conclusion first.
I got ideas.
Okay, let's gather everyone in Dr. Ming's room.
Someone got murdered? Yes, someone got murdered.
So, what's going on? Found the culprit? I'm going to let my colleague here explain.
I'm gonna let the child answer.
Huh? Me?
You said it. You've solved the case, haven't you?
He's just a boy.
No, it's true. I can explain. All right, so...
All right, hit me with it, bud.
This is a closed-door murder. As you know, no one could enter or leave this place without being noticed, which means...
Only one of us could have done it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The body was first seen when we entered this room.
Uh-huh.
It appears Dr. Hush has been struck on the head and died due to the impact.
Right.
Considering there's blood on the lamp located right next to him, this must be the murder weapon.
Uh-huh.
This lamp belongs to Dr. Mink. This implies the murderer had access to it.
I don't like where this is heading.
Dr. Hush was last seen alive by his assistant bot, Tidy, at 5:04.
He never came back to his office. So where did he go? The possibilities are limited. Again, he could not leave the building. The only
Hardy Boys hours.
Possible power barrier. He couldn't have exited his room and stayed in the hall. It wouldn't make sense, and Mr. Guard would have noticed it.
Uh-huh.
Any comment?
No, I was watching the whole time. Nothing unusual happened.
Let's
He doesn't really have
continue.
anything else to do. Like, it's just the one room.
Dr. Hush could have gone to the restroom and been killed there. But that leaves one problem. We didn't find his body there, but in Dr. Mink's room.
Uh-huh.
This means he would have had to be carried to the next room without anyone noticing.
Uh-huh.
If he somehow got carried out of the restroom, Mr. Guard would have noticed it.
Him calling him Mr. Guard is very funny to me. Has anyone else had a awful time getting PlayStation's website to work, or am I just kind of cursed? I have not used their website. Oh, Moonbreaker's on a discount. What? Moonbreaker's on sale? Dog? Ooh. It's hot garbage. I haven't used their website in a very long time. I haven't used their website in a very,
Check the
very long
restroom.
time.
There's no access between it and Dr. Mink's room.
So that leaves only one option. Dr. Hush went straight from his office to Dr. Minx's.
Nonsense. He never came here.
And yet, here's his body.
I feel like it's been shitty for like 8 years.
How do you explain it?
I don't know.
I considered other possibilities. Maybe Tidy got involved somehow.
Mr. Mink seems like a really on-the-nose name, even for this game. So he wants you to give him their credit card number and leave. Yeah, just here's my credit card number. Do whatever you need.
After all,
do whatever
he's
feels
free to roam
appropriate.
between the rooms for his cleaning duty. However, he could not access Dr. Minx's room. He's required to knock, and you need to open it.
It is I, Dr. Human.
That didn't happen, right?
No. Unless
Ow.
he used Dr. Hush's hand to open the door.
Carrying it in the hall? Seems improbable. The guard was watching. As for you, Doctor, you didn't see or hear them enter.
How about you, Ratty?
Damn.
I bet you killed the doctor in the hall and plopped his remains into my room behind my back.
Who are you accusing me now?
That's racist.
Why'd you think I called the cops if I was the murderer?
That is a good alibi. That's not...
Disculpate yourself. That's why.
Listen, that doesn't work.
Dirty rodent! I'll lose my job because of you!
Calm down. I thought about this too, but that idea seems doubtful. Do you seriously think he opened your door with Dr. Hush's body in his hands and then threw it all the way there without you noticing? Which leaves only one person who could do it. You, Dr. Mink.
No.
Ah, you're out of your mind, boy.
Nope.
I said it. I've never killed anyone.
I know who did it. I'm piecing it together.
Stop it, Mink! You're done for!
I'm piecing it together.
Up, down, left, right.
And what would be my motive?
Oh.
Very simple. Mr. Guard mentioned hearing constant arguments between you both.
I love this plot being explained to us, despite us being the detective.
Bickering over the past 5 years. That's no proof.
Remember, Tidy's recording. Dr. Hush came to your room to settle things with you. He must have been fed up of hearing you complain about the budget restrictions on your projects.
You seriously think this is a valid reason to kill someone?
You're right, it wouldn't. For ordinary people. But you're entirely focused on your work. This is all your life. You can't afford to lose it. Dr. Hush profited from a higher budget while yours decreased. Tensions moved up a notch.
We didn't really profit, but you know.
You couldn't take any more. You grabbed the closest thing within reach, your lamp, and then, bam! This was most likely an accident. You hadn't prepared for this, so you didn't know what to do with the body. Panicking, you hid it under your bed. This would give you time to think.
Okay, Poirot.
Under the bed? Only an idiot would do that.
Seems like the best hiding spot to me.
Guard, what do you think? You check the room regularly, right?
I did, but the weasel wouldn't let me in. If the body was under the bed, then yes, I wouldn't have seen it from here.
You can't prove any of this.
Sure we can. Right there. A trace of blood on the floor, exactly between the bed and the body. Why else would that be there?
What the? It's true!
There was only one way to make him disappear without anyone noticing. The acid canister. To liquefy the body and pour it down the sink.
That's, ugh.
No, I never.
That's grisly.
These are for my experiments.
When we arrived, you had just moved the body out of your bed to throw the deadly substance on the poor chap.
On the poor chap.
Remember, Mr. Brok, he wouldn't let us in.
Which makes perfect sense now.
Mr. Detective, please.
These are for my experiments is never a good excuse.
You agree with this?
No. Nope. I know who it is. I know who it really is.
So, have you been paying attention?
You know, I've been wondering something for a while
Oh, God,
now.
sir. Hi.
What are you looking at?
My kitten.
Your tie, Dr. Mink. There's a red stain underneath it.
What?
What?
Hey, the croc is right!
But wait! This isn't what you think. I ate an ant burger this morning. I wiped the stain away. I just forgot to check under here. This is tomato sauce.
Lick it.
Are you taking us for fools, Mink?
Hey, wait! What the heck? My tie!
Hell yeah.
Licked it?
I'm glad our Detective pair is Columbo and Poirot.
At least. You believe me now, don't you?
Why do you have 5 bags of Mickey D's? It's for my experiments. What?
Oh my, what are you doing, Mr. Brok?
Brocky is gross.
Just as I thought. This is no blood.
Told you.
Not just on your tie. There's no blood on this corpse.
What?
The heck?
Are you serious?
Aha! Brock, I'll lick anything. Anything. I'm trying to set up a zoom cam because zoom cams are very funny. I just need to figure out how to do it.
Check it for yourself.
Hi, sir.
No, I believe you.
This boy is wanting all kinds of attentions today.
But then, my theory...
Has faults, I'm afraid. Gigantic ones.
Anything.
Oh.
I had a feeling this seemed way too perfect. This case is more complex than we thought. Someone's been trying to cover himself.
What a relief.
However, this means we took the wrong approach.
Don't tell me.
We need to re-examine this place from top to bottom.
No way! Are you aware I'm not getting paid right now, Croc? Oh, I should be home, sleeping!
It's very funny that you wouldn't be getting paid right now.
I don't care. This may be one more hour of work for you, but this could mean the death penalty for the one sent to jail.
Exactly. And your insistence to leave makes you even more suspect to my eye.
Better be gone before I...
Tidy, you better go back to your room.
Oh, Tidy was here with
No
us.
tidying, okay?
Tidy follows orders. Gone. No tidy.
Thank you, Mr. Detective. You saved my skin.
Don't congratulate
I missed
me
that
too
Tidy was
soon.
there with us. I was like, wow, why do I keep hearing Tidy? I didn't
May
realize
still
this.
very well be the culprit.
Brock,
Just
firm
don't
supporter
give
of the death
this
penalty. Not
experience.
surprising. He stabbed a lot of people.
I'll just have to put my trust in you then. When you're done, and you've got a plausible theory that doesn't involve me this time, come and see me.
Come on, Nod. We better
Okay.
examine each and every...
Yes, sir.
I did, listen, I examined every detail.
A fake injury with tomato sauce.
Okay. I can't believe Tidy would perpetuate this heinous murder.
Anything you can
That's
tell me
exactly
about
who I
this
think
lamp?
did it.
It's supposed to be yours, right?
I guess. That's a connected object, of course. So there's data in it. You should check it.
Better take it then.
How did...
I thought I had it. You totally destroyed my theory in an instant.
Sir.
Don't feel bad. If it hadn't been for that fake blood, That's the lamp I found next to the body in Dr. Mink's room.
I'm pretty much 100% sure it was Tidy. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it was Tidy. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
That's the lamp I found next to the body in Dr. Mink's room.
He's such a sweet boy. He's such a sweet boy.
Listen, I'd like to amend for my behavior earlier. My tablet offers a variety of features that you may find useful.
So it's not just your research? You hid this from us?
I mean, it's a tablet, dog.
These features seemed unrelated to the case. After what we've learned, I'm not sure anymore. Let me give you access. Lend me your finger.
Hey,
The real murderer is Satan? Yep, that's who did it.
I'm adding you to the authorized guests. You'll have unlimited access for an hour.
oh,
This
thanks.
boy. Button.
Some gibberish.
Hey, that's my research. It's hiding.
Better not waste
Oh.
my time with this. What's this button for? Nothing happens when I press it.
That's an analyzer. It can list the detailed components of any object.
Sir, you're kind of falling.
For connected objects, it will display the information registered in the memory.
Ah.
But you can also put any organic matter, liquid or solid.
Oh, guess I'll have to put on an item I want to analyze?
Exactly.
It's a great place to hide an ad. Aha!
Where's that?
A rudimentary maintenance ladder, more precisely. Doesn't really feel safe.
Do you access it sometimes?
That's what I was looking for.
See? I fear heights.
Let's see what the supposed murder weapon has to say. Huh.
Slam supports the following features: alarm, speakers output, light, tri-web browsing, and shock
All
detection.
necessary stuff for a lamp. For sure.
This device belongs to Dr. Hush.
Huh?
Maybe they exchanged them by accident?
Jalen, welcome back.
Here are the logs.
Oh, sir. Okay, there we go. Thank you. No, don't attack me. Don't attack me, little Angie boy. Don't attack me, Angie boy. And now he's licking me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ear scratchies. He loves ear scratchies. This kitten. Let me tell y'all. I don't know if you have a kitten.
There. Major shock at 11:02.
Ah.
You're right. That's the only relevant information on there. So, is this the murder weapon after all?
Oh.
We shall find out.
What does this do?
Mr. Brok, I think we can use that tablet to do medical searches.
Of course. This is data I've gathered myself, merged with a specialized local copy of the tri-web. I have an offline access to information that the general public will never see.
All right, well, good for you, buddy. Nobody
Is there a
cares.
specific topic you're interested in?
Let me think.
Are you serious?
Google it.
Very serious. Don't you love them too?
I prefer regular tube food.
You youngsters don't know what's good.
You youngins.
Anyway, here.
You youngins with your things. 95% fresh ants is the most popular legacy food product. Crunchy and mouth-filling, they're sure to make your elders happy.
Elders.
Told you.
Roasted. Okay. So, yeah, definitely just step on the body
Okay.
like that. It's fine.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Brok?
No other choice. We can't let any possible clue undiscovered.
No, I mean, will there be enough room for you to get through?
Damn.
Hey, I'm not that big.
Damn. Brutal.
You'll see.
All right.
Oof, that's tight. Maybe time for a diet after all.
You don't have time for a diet.
What did I just touch? Ugh, it's all sticky.
You don't have time for a diet. You live in the slums.
Oh, it tastes good.
I've lit it up for you.
Ah, it's more tomato sauce.
Nice. Yep, that's interesting. There's tomato sauce. What's it doing here? I'll think about this later. Better get out of here before it gets stuck. There's some kind of huge pipe at the top. Can't climb through there, I'm afraid. Then, I shall keep moving forward to reach the other side.
I love his face. He's like, oh. I hate it.
Ouch. Oh.
Right with those thick thighs getting caught in the vents. Aha.
Huh. Some kind of grease.
Oh, did you just lick the floor?
Listen.
Be certain. Well, that's coffee.
Okay, so that's coffee.
That tablet might contain crucial information, but it's locked. I'd better take it.
Dr. Hush's tablet. Can I mess with it?
Locked by a fingerprint reader. Who knows how many secrets transition through this device? Got more questions.
Do you have anything?
Do you believe Dr. Ming?
Possibly. I could feel the tension between them lately.
Dr. Mink, I'm trying to solve this murder, but I'm dummy thinking the slap on my ass cheeks is alerting the murderer.
I don't know what happened.
When not claimed, you'd have noticed if Dr. Hush had stayed in the hall. You hesitated. You didn't watch the whole thing, did you?
No way, man. I'm a professional.
But still a human. Don't you have to go to the bathroom sometimes?
I don't. Only the most capable are selected for this job.
I don't. Only the people who can hold their pee.
We can't afford to miss anything.
Can you swear it then? No one could have went by without you noticing?
Yeah, I swear it. I was there the whole time, watching.
He doesn't sound all that confident.
He doesn't.
Listen, earlier you affirmed Dr. Hush exited his office for the restroom. When did this happen exactly?
Can't remember. Sometime after I arrived.
This is crucial. I need you to be precise.
Hey, do you know what kind of job this is?
A job that requires you to be precise.
Same boring thing every day. No surprise, no action, nothing ever happens. Well, usually.
Oh, how lucky. Never mind. Make some effort. What happened the last time Dr. Hush exited his room?
Is there not logs for when the doors open?
When
like,
and where did he go?
Told ya! Ugh, my brain wouldn't register such trivial things. But there's a way to find out.
What's this?
The door monitoring.
What?
Called
You
it.
keep a registry of door openings? And you're only telling me now?
I thought this wouldn't be important.
Not important? How the heck are we supposed to run this investigation without all the information at hand?
Hey, lower your tone. I'm the boss here. This is highly confidential data. Only security agents are allowed to access the reading device. But I'll make a special exception. Check it.
Stay put.
I don't have a...
Okay, so it's this. Okay.
What am I looking at?
Ah.
This is today's monitoring. That thing records the time each door was opened. And some icons to differentiate an entrance or an exit.
Right.
I see. An arrow on the left for an entrance, on the right for an exit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's also the identity of who opened the room. Everyone's recorded.
What about Tidy?
The maintenance bot. Yeah, tracked as well.
Okay, let's study this.
Okay, so bottom room, right room, middle room, left room. So the left room is Hush's office. He left. He came in at 4:38. He left the bathroom at 4:38, came in at 4:38, left at 5:04. At the same time, Mink left the bathroom and entered his room. So he should have seen him because that happened at the same time. It's also very funny to see that, like, the guard went into the room at 9 but never came out.
What's this fourth?
The main entrance.
Wait, didn't you say no one came or exited the place today? Then how do you explain these records?
That was you.
At 4:38?
Aha!
Wait, I know. That was me. I took my shift at 4:38.
Is that so?
Yeah, there's a little face with you. Okay.
Dr. Hush's room. If I'm reading this correctly, Dr. Hush was last recorded at 5:04, then disappeared. Wait a sec. Why did you open that door at 5:10?
Told ya, I check the rooms regularly.
Right after the doctor went out?
Seems so. My memory is confused.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe this.
The restroom. A lot more activity than I expected. Tidy was last recorded entering there at 4:24. Nothing later, even in the other rooms.
Yeah, so Tidy went in at 4:24. He left the left room, right? He left Hush's office, entered the bathroom, and then is not seen again at all.
Dr. Mink's room? What a surprise. Despite the corpse being in Dr. Mink's room, not much activity was recorded there. Basically, Dr. Mink went out, then came back a little later. The time matches the restrooms. I guess he simply went for a rest? In any case, Dr. Hush never opened the door. Neither did Tidy. That doesn't make much sense, but at least it confirms Dr. Mink's statement.
This is good. This is good detective info. Hey, guess what? What if we use his tablet?
Blocked by who knows? Hey, it works.
What?
Dr.
Nailed it.
Hush's tablet. It unlocked.
I'm surprised. I thought this wouldn't happen, considering.
Well, you thought wrong. Let's see what this baby has to offer. Looks like he transferred some data.
Let me see. You're right. That's an external file transfer of his current project. AI update 302.305.zyl.
Is that unusual?
Of course not. We regularly transfer files to our managers. Although, the receipt address is obscured.
What does this mean?
I can't really know who received the file, but considering the metadata, this must be someone high-ranked. Wait, I just noticed. That file was modified yesterday, but it was created in 3029?
6 years ago?
Well, that makes no sense. There must be a bug in the OS.
Do you think this might be linked to our case, Mr. Brok?
A transfer at 4:45. That must definitely be important.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna save in case we miss like one
I
thing.
need to understand.
You're not the...
But oh gosh.
Sorry for earlier. Tell me more about your work.
I think I've got it.
Currently, I strive to improve the nanite's efficiency.
Could these be used
Okay.
to kill someone?
Doubtful.
So
Technically possible.
I think what happened
Programming. They
at
could
4:45
destroy the host.
a.m.
But we've been working on this technology
he
for a
did an
while
update
now.
to Tidy,
This never happens.
and that, sir.
Although,
Go ahead.
destructive effects can happen if the nanites were mixed with specific organic elements.
Such as corrosive acid?
That would definitely leave some traces.
Could it be possible to destroy a body without external damage?
I think I encountered some plants with this ailment. I would have to check my logs.
Well, let's just assume it happened. How would we know?
The nanites are trained for survival. Once the host is near death, they leave. But they couldn't last long on the outside. You'd find inactive nanites less than 3 feet away from the body.
I'd better check the surroundings for any nanites in unexpected places. Can't see them with my own eyes, but I'll look around for...
Hang on. Hang on now. What if what I think are biscuit crumbs?
Upon further inspection, that's not very clean. Can't see any of those tiny bot...
What about this one down here?
No nanite there. Oh, I found nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Upon further, can't see any. What's in there? Nothing in particular.
That joke was for Brian.
Still dead.
Yeah, still dead. Yeah. Yeah, continues to be dead. Sorry, bud.
Tidy. What? It's apparently been charging since.
Oh, maybe are there? Is there? Careful.
No nanite there. Oh, I found nothing. The heck? It's full of nanite stuck in that sink. Not only this.
Whoa!
There seems to be some kind of flower. Dr. Mink must have flushed some experiments.
What? No, I've never done such a thing. I have my own sink.
Then, what are they doing here?
Beats me.
Okay.
Food.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
There should be hamburgers in there. I ate the last one a while ago. Should have ordered more automatically. Oh, I forgot. External communication is out.
You ate an ant burger? Tell me more about it.
How is that?
You never know.
Well, I have some kind of ritual.
Uh-huh.
I always have an ant burger while watching my science show.
Sure.
This morning, I got pretty angry, though. There was only one left, and it was already unfrozen.
Curious. Do you think Dr. Hush wanted to eat it?
Possibly, though he usually dislikes these, and it was in one piece. I bet he gave it a shot and then decided against it.
Minka's watching his soaps. All right,
Clothes.
Don't. A maintenance bot.
I
So, detective.
I know it'll sound hard. Do you believe Dr. Hush committed suicide?
I can't deny that he had been acting strange recently. I guess it's not outside the realm of possible. I just find it weird he would do this in my office.
Unless he really hated you. Do you think Tidy could have played a role in the murder?
I don't see how. He cannot access my office. Besides, Dr. Hush is his maker. He could never.
Hurt his creator directly? Yeah. Let's keep some. My trust with technology is limited. A true detective never turns down any lead.
Oh yeah, True Detective. I should watch that. Should I watch that? It's 2023. Is it still worth it to watch True Detective? Or what was that what it was called? The HBO show that was spooky?
When can we expect the result of your investigation?
Well, no. I didn't finish interrogating
Season 1 is devastating in a way that super appeals to me. Can't say for the others. I heard season 1 was pretty good. I heard season 2 was also pretty good. And then I know they did a third season. I don't know about that. If I remember correctly, the third season wasn't as good.
Are you done investigating?
No.
You
Just a moment.
I'm not.
Can anyone
Of course not. It's read only.
Good to know.
Okay.
Again, gonna solve it.
Shush.
A mystery can only be solved by gathering truthful information. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Then why are you lying to me?
What are you talking about?
Don't play fool with me. Some of your statements
Don't play fool.
are clearly contradictory.
Oh yeah?
Oh, interrogation start. What? Okay. This,
Can you remind me, when do you take your shift?
3 o'clock every day.
Interesting. Then how do you explain entering the lab at 4:38?
What? I didn't.
Check the monitoring. What's written?
4:38.
Besides, the arrow indicates an exit, not an entrance.
mm-hmm.
You owe me an explanation.
Uh-huh.
All right. I admit, I did take my shift at 3. And the door was indeed open at 4:38. But I didn't lie. It was me. We're not only agents. We also do secretarial work. By 4:38, I received a call. We're required to pick up and reply to every call we get. But it didn't work.
What do you mean?
This is a high security building, so external calls don't work well.
Whoever did the like localization for this or wrote like writing really enjoys the word "tis."
The line was awful, all full of crackling.
I'm stunned that kind of thing happens in the drums.
But it does, if you ask me. No matter how they claim technology advances, nothing ever works perfectly.
It's a weird affectation to have. Yeah, and it's not just one character, like multiple characters have done it. You know, if it was like, oh yeah, Graff says it, then it's like, oh, it's just a thing Graff picked up, but like multiple characters have done
When
it.
that happens, I open the main entrance so the transmission gets better.
So, you stood at the main door for a while.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who was on the line?
Don't know. It was just music.
Music?
Yeah, Tech Dream.
This sounds familiar.
Of course. It's all the rage. It's really catchy, so I kept listening.
How long?
Oh, maybe a minute? After a while, I figured this was a spam call and hung up. I know what you think.
Aha.
Yeah, I looked away. But it wasn't much risk. The lasers were active. No one could get past, in or out.
But anything could happen inside.
Yeah, that's...
This is a major blunder.
Why'd you think I didn't tell you? Didn't think much of it at the time, but when you started your investigation, I recalled that moment. Please, I'm begging you, don't tell anyone. Oh, that mistake could cost me my job.
Major blunder? Listen.
I won't tell anyone. I mean, must be insanely tough to keep
Oh,
watch
sorry,
all
sir.
day at the same spot and doing nothing else.
Sorry, boy. Sorry, boy.
I'm so glad you understand.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can bite me a little. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Still, that's an important event for this.
Major blunder leads you to corporal punishment.
Sure. Oh, I hope my blunder didn't get the poor chap killed.
Well,
We shall see. I'm not done with you, though. How come there's no record of your entrance at 3?
Simple. I reset the statistics each time I arrive. For confidentiality, we're not allowed to store them for more than a day. And I can't get that freaking configuration panel to do the job automatically. Must have been programmed by some crazy engineer who's not living in the real world.
that's probably true.
I know the feeling. Didn't you mention you had no control?
It's all or nothing. There's no way to insert or edit data. Just remove everything.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Dr. Hush was safe and sound when I arrived.
Guess I'll have to take your word for that one.
Okay. The guard looked away at 4:38 for a minute. Chap feels really weird coming from a North American voice. Yeah, that's another. Okay.
Now who's...
Let's.
I guess you could strangle someone with those wires?
See any strangulation marks on the body?
Not really. Oh, what a mess. Hey, are my eyes deceiving me, or does this package contain red worms?
Yes. How do you think I do my experiments? I need living organisms.
I could use a snack. They're my favorites.
No way. Hands.
Okay. That's very
Can't see
funny.
Anything unusual about? Well, they're certainly not hardware you see every day, but I doubt they've been used to kill.
Let's.
Did you just put his tablet on my tablet?
Yeah.
Expect it to reveal the information inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thinking. But his tablet is locked. The only one who could unlock it is Dr. Hush himself.
Did you just put his tablet on my tablet? Is
that so?
very funny sentence. Careful, sir. Okay.
Is there a specific...
Let me think. Nothing comes to mind.
Maybe later.
Some...
Hey!
Better not...
Okay. Okay. So... The dev is French? Yeah, we learned that yesterday. Which is why I think, like...
You're not...
translation stuff is like
My poor lad.
95% of the way there, you know what I mean?
Well, good news. You can take Dr. Hush's. He doesn't need his anymore.
That's not mine.
I know that.
Only
What's that thing?
across the.
In.
Are you done investigating?
No. I'll look around for.
You.
Okay. So,
Got more questions. Let's read. Maybe I should play.
do more with Dr. Mink's tablet. That rack art reminds me a lot of Templeton from Charlotte's Web design-wise.
Cheap, but
Oh, I didn't think there could be a
burnt power socket. I need to put a.
Yeah, let me. Charlotte's Web Templeton. Oh, sure, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I feel like I need this.
Again. Let's. Missed something in the restroom.
I missed something in the restroom? What did I miss in the restroom?
What would you do?
Turn every. We need as many clues as we can.
So, you take a shower each time you go pee?
Death Stranding, available now.
Of course.
Isn't that a waste? We don't really need to wash and change clothes that often.
Is this the restroom? Is that a cool lounge love seat thing in the restroom? Yes.
That's an interesting thought. I know. Maybe we could improve it by separating both functions. You would then have a toilet on one side and a shower on the other. That way, we could sell it for twice the price.
Nailed it.
The cycle of modernity.
That's not how you say that word.
Coffee. That's all. I'm surprised to see only one.
He always drinks his coffee in the restroom. I know him. He couldn't bear spilling a few drops on his precious materials while working in his office. But he uses auto-degradable cups. Throw them into the sink and they're automatically reduced into powder. I prefer solid cups. I don't care what they say about lack of hygiene or whatever. Coffee tastes better in it.
Yeah, I can relate to that. How come you don't have a machine in Europe?
It's obvious. Our health chip requires us to do a minimal amount of steps in a day. 3 trips a day between our office and the restroom is enough to cover these minimal needs.
Along with some drugs, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I do all kinds of drugs.
Got more questions. Let's read.
Okay. Crumbs on the ramp in Dr. Hush's room. Yeah, this one. Okay.
something in the...
Now who's...
All right, listen. Get that lamp from Dr. Hush's. Get the lamp from Dr. Hush's? Why?
This is the same model as the one I should take it.
Okay, I'm guessing what they want me to do. If they call it PlayStation Plus Ultra, I shave my head. I'm glad they didn't call it PlayStation Plus Ultra.
Will Dr. Hush's lamp? What?
Fatal shock at 510.
So, fatal damage early this morning? Curious.
That's it.
Can you really insert such big things in a body without doing damage?
What you see on this table is actually a reproduction at 10,000th scale to make them easier to work with. They aren't visible with the naked eye.
Crushed it.
Must be hard to handle.
True. Only a few experienced
So-
engineers like myself can do that kind of work.
Does pretentious go along with this job?
Instead, we got essential, extra, and premium, none of which explain their systems well. Yeah, they're bad for completely different reasons. There we go. Where is it? Yes. Yes. The lamp in Dr. Hush's room had a fatal shock at 510. The guard opened Dr. Hush's room at 510.
Let me reconsider my point of view.
Now who's lying?
What? Did I hit? Oh, I think it hit B by mistake. Okay, I think it hit B.
According to the
Aha!
records, you opened Dr. Hush's door at 5:10.
Uh-huh.
At the exact moment, Dr. Hush's lamp received a violent shock.
They're making a Twisted Metal series on Peacock? That's silly.
Interesting coincidence, don't you think?
That's silly. Are we in the age now where they're just gonna make cheapo TV shows of every video game?
Shock?
Did you accidentally drop the lamp or something?
Is this what's gonna happen?
No, never touched it.
I've also noticed something unusual. At 9 o'clock, you routinely checked all 3 rooms.
Nostalgic capitalism. Ugh.
At 5:10,
You're absolutely right.
You only opened Dr. Hush's door.
You're absolutely right, and I hate it.
Why?
Oh, I remember now. I heard a noise.
Is that so? Might this be the sound of a lamp crashing down on the floor?
Excuse me.
I guess that's possible. But when I looked inside, everything was normal.
Are you certain?
Make it a horror-based Death Race 2000, I'll buy in. Oh, if it's that, yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, Dr. Hush always keeps his room tight.
I've never played the Twisted Metal games, but if it was like that, I'd be
If that lamp
fucking
was lying
all
on the
about it.
floor, I'd have noticed.
Was Tidy there?
I'm pretty sure he was down, charging.
Uh-huh.
What about Dr. Hush then? What was he doing?
Let me think. I didn't see him.
You didn't?
It's really pink.
Pretty sure of
Did
it.
they do a trailer, or are they just like, we're making a Twisted Metal
He wasn't in the
show?
hall either.
So he was already gone from his room.
Yeah, must have been.
Interesting.
Okay. We've made progress. There is a trailer. Oh, hang on. Twisted Metal. Oh, wow, that... Does it have what's his face? What? Okay, hang on, I'm in. Hang on, I'm in. Okay, I'm in for at least one episode. Samoa Joe is Sweet Tooth? Okay, hang on. All right. Got milk, you. Get out of here, Mackie. Show me Samoa Joe. Of course, it's a
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine.
Anthony Mackie. Is this it? That's it? Oh, okay. Perfect. Hurt God, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. God damn it. You got me for at least that first episode. You got me for at least the first episode. Oh, man. Hey, listen, maybe we have a watch party in the Discord. That's all I'm saying. Maybe we have a watch party in the Discord. That's the vibe. Yeah. Okay. Without saying too much, I hope the show ends in a twisted metal ass way. Okay, so he wasn't in his room or the hall at 5:10, and you checked his room at 5:10. Thomas Hayden Church isn't it? That guy's great. Thomas Hayden Church. Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, sure.
At 5:10, you heard a noise and looked for Dr. Hush, who wasn't in his room nor the hall.
Yeah, that was a...
Yeah.
Then the glaring contradiction is, weren't you worried?
What?
Think. You had no idea where Dr. Hush was, and yet you didn't look for him in the other rooms? Why?
You're right. I only started to worry about him disappearing at 9.
At the end of every episode, there needs to be a line, I'm Calypso, thank you for watching Twisted Metal. Samosa fucking Joseph.
I can't remember the reason I wasn't alerted earlier.
Well, I have my theory.
You do?
Yeah. This is the reason you weren't worried at that time.
Oh! I think whatever this is a thing. Now, also, the music's fucking going right now.
You weren't worried because of this.
What? That doesn't make any...
You sure? Oops.
I was gonna say, I know that that's wrong because he didn't hit him with the line. I played enough Ace Attorney. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, if the game's just gonna let me take these fucking Poplos fruit.
Box of ants.
My favorite.
I thought you'd use them for...
We do.
I should inspect. Only one way to...
Gently.
I don't have all day, you know.
Only one way to do it. Throw it everywhere.
Looks like pills? Yep. Definitely pills. Whose are they?
Don't look at me. I've never seen those.
Is Dr. Hush taking some medication?
That's highly probable. No one else lives here. Keep in mind, I've barely had contact with him lately. Maybe you should analyze them.
Good idea.
A pill! Excel 50 pill in a 1 BG doses. I don't know what that is.
Excel 500?
So, Dr. Hush's medication?
Which drug?
No idea.
No, I did.
Just a moment.
I did, and it didn't tell me anything.
Excel 500?
Oh.
Hey.
Better not waste.
Is there
Let me.
Yeah.
That's a drug for patients suffering from defective organs, acting slower than normal.
No physical activity. Excel 500 is the boost you need. Let it boost your body to ensure you always stay up to shape and young as a spring chicken.
Sounds more like an ad than medication.
I mean, that's all medication is.
Dr. Mink, did you know your colleague took these?
Let's get stream readers going really quick.
No, but that does make sense. We don't exactly have a lot of physical activity. I don't take this. I prefer the all-in-one menu.
All in one?
It's regular powder food with stimulants incorporating the exact and appropriate dose of food based on our medical tracking.
Okay.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Okay.
Again, gonna solve.
Let's reason. There's something in the restroom.
What did I miss in the restroom?
Now who's?
What did I miss in the restroom? Use the meaty me in the Oh!
Do you wish to watch a livey?
Not now.
You're lying, but that's fine. Other actions are available. Say or think help to get a list.
Help.
Error. Unable to connect. Reverting to offline mode. One record found. Would you like to play it?
A record? Why not?
Sure.
I'm in the restroom.
That's Dr. Hush's voice. He must have recorded this by accident. That happens sometimes.
An accident.
I
Replay the last record.
I'm in the restroom.
Why are you wasting?
I'm not sure yet.
Where was it? The meaty meat.
I made a strange
This is it!
in the restroom.
Okay, and Stream Raiders is being weird. Okay.
At 5:11, the meaty me played a pre-recorded sample sounding like Dr. Hush.
What did it say?
I'm in the restroom. Ring any bells?
Yeah, sure it does. You're right. When I started calling for Dr. Hush, I heard him say.
Hell yeah.
The voice came from the restroom, so.
That robot fucking killed him.
You assume Dr. Hush was in there.
So he wasn't.
This would be the logical conclusion, which then means
The old man was kaput before that time.
let's not jump to conclusions and assume he couldn't be in the restroom either.
Whoa, that was quite a messed up day. So,
There we go.
Are we done?
Depends. Hiding anything else?
Nope, all good. Still can't believe it. Why did this have to happen during my watch?
I've learned not to blame fate. Otherwise, I do it constantly. Just let me know if anything else comes to mind.
Sure thing.
Love to curse fate. All right.
I need to understand.
You're not. Are you done investigating?
Can't shake the feeling I may have missed some clues. Be patient.
No.
I'll look around.
You better.
Let's save. Listen, I have so many of these hints. You may need to get a closer. Ah, right, his hands. I have so many of these clues. I have no problem spending them.
Whoa, his hand is literally covered by nanites. I better write this down.
Check the plant on the guard's desk.
Nice scent.
That'll be 10 unis.
What?
What?
Just kidding. But next time, avoid crippling my precious plant right in front of me.
If it's that precious, I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, he plucked it. Wait a minute. I have a thing. Kind of a dick move, Brock. Yeah, I don't disagree.
What's this flower?
Why would he do that? Yeah, I don't. It's
Phonexy? I wonder if this has particular medical effects.
I don't disagree.
Is there?
Let me think.
Isn't that the plant lying on Mr. Guard's desk?
Yep.
Okay, I don't quite understand why you need info.
Yeah,
on
shush.
this, but you're the detective. I found something.
Phonexy belongs to the root variety. It blossoms twice each year after a period of...
What's going on?
Something's annotated below.
I tried mixing those Phonexy flowers with nanites. Programmed or not, it was no good. It caused the host's cardiac activity to slow down immensely, ultimately causing death.
Do
You think?
Yeah, Dr. Mink must have written this.
Oh, hey.
I've seen this somewhere already.
Okay, so...
Just a moment.
I'm not the only...
Take a closer look at the spot on the floor. I'm just using hints. I don't care. You get so many. I have so many hints. I have so many hints. I did. No. I have so many hints, and sometimes you just gotta be like, I'm not sure what to do. Come on. No. Come on.
Wait. How come there's a ton of nanites on this particular coffee spot?
You forgot to check that painting at the back of... Oh, yeah, this painting.
According to...
Is there a hole in it? Oh, no, it's a thing.
What are you doing?
Something's off.
What do you mean, Mr. Brok?
Just a hunch. Huh.
Wait a minute.
Fortunately, this
There should be more room. Aha!
You broke the wall?
I barely touched it. Some paper-thin slab was obstructing this.
A hole?
Looks like it. And this leads right to your room, Dr. Mink.
I had no idea.
It's small. No one would fit.
I wonder if anything got through there, though.
That's up to us to find out.
Aha!
I can see, yep, definitely Dr. Mink's office.
Secret wall!
My precious nanites! Don't tell me someone used them.
Then I won't tell you. It's pure conjecture at this point. Upon further, can't see any.
See the button on that workbench. Push it, then take a look at the ramp that opened. I've looked at the ramp. It's a ramp.
Hey, tidy. Just a hunch. Did Dr. Hush put out that ramp for you?
Yup. For me. So I can access the table. Got made and modified. For me.
Is that so? Makes sense. Bots weigh tons and cannot jump over there.
Check the I thought
Parts
I did.
or experiments, maybe? That's amazing. Not a single part is jutting out of this furniture. This could be called an organized mess.
Dr. Hush is a maniac. He hates when something isn't where it belongs. So he taught his maintenance bot to tidy items like this. I remember him going insane once because I didn't put my coffee exactly at the center of the table.
Well, why didn't you do that?
Yeah, well, all scientists are a bit eccentric.
What do you mean? I'm not eccentric.
There's an exception to each rule.
You do have a point.
Brok 1, scientist 0.
Okay. So let's save.
I need to understand.
You're not... Are you done investigating?
I'm certain I've missed one or two. Maybe I.
All right. Well, what do you got? What do you got for me, game? Check the the speaker. Oh my gosh.
Looks right. You'd think such
They're made for
ads.
Oh wait, did it say? No, it said Dr. Mink's room because I can't interact with that speaker. This is why games should have the ability to have hints and skips and stuff.
Dr. Mink, when we arrived, I heard some music coming out of your room.
Well, it's in my best interest to put all my cards on the table, so I allowed myself a short, fun session.
Oh, and here I thought you scientists were just a bunch of workaholics. So, you were dancing?
Please don't rub salt in the wound.
What music?
Is that important?
Yes.
Might be.
Tech Dream. It's a very catchy tune. I can never get it out of my head.
Where in the room were you positioned when you were having fun?
I believe I was close to the door. I stopped when I heard you knocking and took a peek at the door screen.
What's the lyrics? Because Tidy always follows orders, especially when the hints are optional and layered, multiple levels of gentle nudges for the right answers. Oh, 100%. Yeah. I do really like how it's just like how you spend a hint and the game goes, hey, did you look at this? And you're like, oh. And you can also just not. And the game also features a mode you can just get a hint. You don't even, if for some reason you're bad at finding the ads or you're out of ads, you can just be like, give me a hint.
Did you notice anything unusual by that time?
If I did, I would have told you already. I just heard you knocking, and then I opened the door.
Well, that's the short version.
That's when we saw the body, which just popped out of nowhere.
Okay. Thanks for the info. I feel I've got all the hints. Time to gather everyone.
That's exact. Okay. I heard the new Monkey Island game also has a very good hint system. That's good. Adventure games need to have a good hint system.
Are you done?
Yes.
I'm ready to expose the truth.
One truth prevails.
Impressive. Let's begin then.
If you don't mind, Mr. Brok, this time I'll stay silent and listen carefully.
As you wish.
Now listen, you did a good job. You tried.
Right. We're all
okay.
No one's mad at you.
After studying this case very carefully, I have reason to believe that the person who murdered Dr. Hush is...
It was Ott.
Actually, not a person. Tidy did this.
Me not person. Murder daddy. Dead daddy?
I knew we shouldn't have trusted that tin can.
Really? But how? He didn't have any means or motive to do this.
That's where you're wrong, Dr. Mink. And I'm gonna prove how and why. Let's start with the actual cause of death.
Interrogation start. Teddy talked about how much it loved murder since she first got here.
There's an idea there, but...
Oh.
The body,
there we go.
The lamp, and the floor. All three have red stains.
I appreciate that they're like, you're getting ahead of it a little.
This fake blood has been used to stage the murder.
So, like my tie?
Yes. This is ant burger tomato sauce.
We've been fooled by that?
I'm afraid so. There was a wrapper in the bathroom trash can.
Better than how Ace Attorney does it. Yeah, I actually really like this than over Ace Attorney because I like the idea of the puzzle being find the bits of information that you have that go together, not here's a piece of information, find the thing that refutes it, because that gets a little touchy. Because that it'll just be like wrong, and you're like, well, it's not. It's just not the next one in progression.
I distinctly recognize the taste of McFlea's Ant Burger trademark sauce.
McFlea's? Oh my god.
This may be a coincidence. You don't know how long this wrapping has been there.
Very well. I have more proof.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't know how long it's been there.
Ooh, I get it now.
See? We just got ahead of it a little bit.
That's why my ant burger was already unfrozen.
Yeah, it would be pretty difficult to rub frozen sauce on a corpse. So the malefactor had to defrost it first.
The malefactor.
Simple and ingenious, I must say.
That's not all. Something else proves that we've been wrong from the start.
Okay.
Retrieved a lamp right next to the body, which obviously...
Malefactor's a great word, but doesn't feel like Brok. Mm-hmm.
This lamp records events. The data indicates a shock happened at 11:02.
11:02. Impossible.
You're right, actually. Dr. Hush's medical tracking stopped at around 5. Do you believe he could have died hours before receiving a fatal blow to the head?
Tracking not reliable.
Sounds like Brok when he's trying to be fancy and impress. Yeah, I think it's very tricky to write characters that aren't learned. Do you know what I mean? Like characters that are just like street smart, or or just like, yeah, I've just lived. Why do you as an alligator detective not have a southern accent? He needs to sound like what's his face from In the Heat of the Night. That's who he needs to sound like. He needs to be that character.
Yes and no. It's reliable within a 2-hour window, not 6. Isn't that right, Dr. Mink?
Yes, I confirm it. Our tracking device is located deep inside our body and cannot be extracted. It's reliable, but to ensure our privacy rights, it only logs once every 2 hours.
Once every 2 hours is not close enough for it to even exist.
What a great idea to make our detective life easier.
What a great idea to make our detective life easier. What will they think of
Murders
next?
don't happen every day, you know. All right, so...
I don't know, I feel like there was a murder yesterday.
If there never was a violent thump to his head, what's the true cause of death that the killer tried to hide?
I have a theory.
Okay. Leatherhead from the newest TMNT comics. Runs a deep antebellum access to me. I will not make any agreements, any arguments otherwise. Okay. This.
Dr. Mink, when browsing through your medical database, I noticed an interesting note from yourself. I tried mixing those phoenixy flowers with nanites, programmed or not. It's no good. They cause the host's cardiac activity to slow down immensely, ultimately causing death.
Dr. Hush was poisoned?
There is evidence to support this. Dr. Hush's right hand is literally covered by nanites. Besides, Mr. Squealer here.
Hey.
That's rude.
Sorry. I mean, Mr. Guard owns a plant on his desk, which is a phoenixy. It's entirely possible Tidy overheard Dr. Mink mention this and picked up ingredients from the lab.
Yeah, those robotic things have quite the memory.
Tidy, no memory. Tidy cleans. Tidy tidies. Tidy does not pick plants. Others could. Minky murderer. Or Ratty.
How dare you?
He's right. Either of you had the means to do it.
Tidy right. True Tidy.
But...
Go thinking I'm on your side. I'm sticking to the facts. And by doing this, I'll eventually prove you're the main culprit.
No. Brocky wrong.
But how? Why would Dr. Hush swallow such a poison?
Let me continue. I found black stains on Dr. Hush's right hand. At first, I wasn't sure what it could be, until I found another black stain. This time on the doctor's office floor. The stain itself was very faint, as if someone had tried to clean it. But I have no doubt, this is coffee, which can be quite tenacious. And guess what? That stain was also covered by nanites.
So, the doctor drank poisonous coffee.
I love how small the progress bar is advancing every time we get something together, because it's like, dog, you got to put everything together.
Yeah, he must have spilled coffee on his hand while collapsing.
Wait, I also drank coffee today.
That's right, but you didn't get poisoned, and here's why.
Oh. Don't. No.
You went to the
Aha!
rescue later after Dr. Hush, didn't you? The culprit had time to spill the coffee prepared in the sink before doing more. And this time, without poison. Incidentally, that's where I found my second proof.
In the sink?
Exactly. Now, tell me, who usually prepares coffee?
Tidy.
Untrue. Daddy. Minky make coffee sometimes. Ratty too.
Yes. Is that the reason you're charging our little maintenance bot for this awful crime? I hate to say that's quite a weak link.
You mean I did it, Mink?
I didn't say that.
But you thought it.
Tidy makes good coffee, not deadly.
Calm down. I'm just starting my report.
Man, this bot deflects a lot.
Dad's major point. Daddy creator cannot hurt. Love Daddy.
You know, I thought a machine like yourself would be all about precision.
Yeah.
That's no surprise. Your defective bot.
Uh-huh.
Tidy defective?
What you're stating isn't entirely true. Sure, Tidy cannot attack his creator when it implies a direct contact.
Yep.
A poison, however, is quite a clever workaround to kill without direct contact.
That's why the second law of robotics is cannot through action or inaction cause a human to be harmed.
I guess you're right. Indirect violence is on a lower level of priority and not part of the golden rule. But that still shouldn't be possible. His software programming shouldn't allow it.
Oh.
There is should and there is certain.
Oh, his software shouldn't allow it.
Function, though I'll save it for a more suitable time.
There's something else bothering me. Nanites are only active for an hour or so. They lose their energy very quickly. Considering Tidy did not come to my room today...
The laws of robotics are intentionally flawed.
How could it get enough nanites for such a powerful poison?
During my investigation, I happened to make an interesting discovery which may just explain how.
There's a fake wall.
Between the rooms. It leads directly to a table in your office. Now, what's on this table?
Oh, my nanites box.
Exactly. If I had a guess, those nanites are brand new and charged, aren't they?
You guessed right.
It's fairly safe to assume anyone with knowledge of this hole could get access to nanites. And in Tidy's case, I'm sure it's perfectly aware how to activate its bot friends.
Tidy different. Little bots, not friends. Darn nanites killed Daddy.
That's called racism, you metal mongrel.
Hey, not trying to defend that piece of junk, but wouldn't it be easier and more logical for the weasel to access his own nanites?
It's very confusing to me, and I feel like I've said this before, that they refer to each other like that, like Weasel and Squealer and Croc and stuff, but then refer to themselves collectively as humans. Like, I read a lot of the major popular sci-fi titles for a while, just have a point of reference. Isaac Asimov was one of the only names it was a genuine delight to read. Yeah, I've been wanting to read.
What about you?
Because that feels like you said, like it's like a
keen to reject accusations,
you know,
on others.
it's like a cornerstone.
Me? Can't even access your room, you fool! Because you can't bear anyone but yourself.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But your assumption is stupid.
It feels like it might be a localization thing. I mean, but still, like it's two different words then, you know?
That hole and hit it.
People, come on. Hear me out. Remember when I first found out there was a thin layer of plaster covering the hole? Now, who does the repairs in this lab?
Tidy.
That metal junk.
Oh my. That's true. Tidy can regenerate walls with plaster.
I don't know about
Could
regenerate.
it really be?
You did this, piece of junk?
Nah, human idiot. Plaster, easy to do. Even for pesky humans. Tidy, no hole. No way.
I beg to differ, Your Metal Highness. Another piece
This
of evidence
robot talks a lot of smack.
that you did this.
This robot talks a lot of smack.
That liar of a bot.
I'll say most of my endeavors weren't worth it, and I'd rather have spent time on speculative fiction by more interesting / diverse sources. Asimov and Dan Simmons were a great time. Oh, Dan Simmons is the Hyperion guy, right? Hyperion slabs. Prove that Tidy is lying.
I can see the link, but according to the monitor,
aha!
Tidy went into the restroom at 4:24. He was not recorded in any room after that. However, the screen in Dr. Hush's office states that he had been charging from 4:50 to 11:10. How could he be in the office if he didn't leave the restroom in the first place?
Very simple. Yup. Tidy prepares coffee. Daddy come, drink. Next. Daddy back office with Tidy.
So, you're saying he opened the office door and you just followed him?
Yup.
Okay. For now, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In that case, let's examine the path of our favorite deceased doctor, shall we? I think you'll find it rather interesting as well.
Tidy, no like insinuation.
Before you move on, I have a simple question. What is that monitoring you're referring to?
Oh yeah, that's true. You're not aware. The lab registers doors openings. Only guards are supposed to know.
What the heck? All this time
That's not.
we've been watched?
They literally pay a guy to sit outside and watch your
I
doors.
thought you were there to ensure our privacy.
Dog.
No, I'm there to ensure your physical security, making sure nobody threatens your life.
Yeah.
What
Come on.
job you did?
I don't know why he's surprised. Being upset is like, you could be surprised, like, oh, I didn't know they were doing that.
You lied to us.
Not me. I didn't make this system.
Then who did?
I appreciate both of them have little notches in their ears.
The government, of course.
Oh, that's right.
Who made this system? The government! Oh, yeah.
Fine. I'll send them a suggestion later then.
On the other hand, Tidy didn't seem surprised at all about the monitoring. Let's move on, shall we?
Uh-huh.
There's something curious about the doctor's movement. The last time Dr. Hush was recorded, he was leaving his office at 5:04.
Oh man, we're gonna be here for a while.
After that, he was nowhere to be found. This is confirmed by the guard's statements, if you don't mind explaining.
Sure. At 5:10, I heard a noise coming from the doctor's room. But he wasn't there. Actually, no one seemed to be there. Although Tidy was idle, charging.
Sure.
I started to look for the guy, but then I heard his voice coming from behind the wall. I'm in the restroom.
Except this wasn't Dr. Hush at all, but a recording coming from the Meaty Me.
A recording? Oh, does this mean the body was in the restroom and the murderer didn't want Mr. Rat to see it?
That's unlikely. The guard checks the rooms regularly, and there's no hiding spot in there. Besides, keep in mind the ultimate goal. Getting Dr. Hush in Dr. Mink's office. There's no way to move the body from the restroom to his office without going into the hall unnoticed.
This is the big reason. Does this guard have an actual name? I don't think so.
Lies.
Okay, give us your version of the facts then.
Daddy, come with me. Back to office. Before charging, Daddy head out. Tidy never forget. Daddy last words.
I need to settle things with Dr. Mink.
Daddy, meet Minky in hallway. Daddy follow Minky. Enter Minky office. Minky give coffee to Daddy. Daddy dead.
I gotta give credit to the tin can. Its version sounds way more plausible than your own, Croc.
Sure, Tidy has a bothersome recording, but how do we know when it was made?
It's a fair point.
It's out of context.
It's a fair point.
You could have very well recorded this and forged your so-called proof.
It's a good point.
Also, there's no monitoring record of Dr. Hush ever entering Dr. Mink's room.
Wrong. Mink touches door. Enter with Daddy. Then Minky. Poison Daddy.
The weasel went back to his room with the doctor?
Look, monitoring. When did Minky enter?
5:04.
Exact.
Ugh!
Minute that Daddy leaves.
I just got recommended a 40-minute documentary on porking out of the inventory. I accept. Oh, is that from No Clip?
But I never did that! I never saw him today! Mr. Guard!
I can't remember.
Are you kidding me?
Tidy. What about the voice the guard heard?
Mechion? Oh, okay. I thought I saw that No Clip did a video about it.
Meaty me faulty. Sometimes Meaty me play livey randomly.
Yes, I've seen it happen.
And the hole? The coffee spot on the floor in your room?
Already there. For ages. Brocky, proof the opposite?
Well, the nanites.
Nanites, machines. Attracted to coffee.
That doesn't make sense.
True, Minky?
I can't dishonor my profession by lying. Yes, due to their hardware, nanites are attracted to caffeine and gather inside.
That doesn't make sense.
So, after all, it really was your doing, Weasel.
No! Don't you listen to it! Mr. Detective, I told you the truth. You need to believe in me.
Well, I have to side with the tin can.
Nanites courtesy of Ray Palmer?
That's 2 against 2. What do you think, Ott?
Oh, right, Ott's here.
Sorry, I'm getting lost with all these details.
Guys, let me finish my theory, and then you shall decide.
Fine. No, listen. Too Tidy.
Yeah, can we bring up why Tidy is a liar?
Tidy sad. Dead Daddy.
Let's focus. Tidy used the Meaty Me recording to avoid the guard getting worried that Dr. Hush disappeared.
Yep.
As a result of my assumptions, Dr. Hush could neither be in his room, the restroom, or the hall at 5:10.
There's only one place he could
As
be.
the monitoring confirms, he never entered Dr. Mink's room either.
No way, man. That's impossible.
It's not.
I beg to differ.
He couldn't just disappear into thin air, could he?
It's one place he could be.
He didn't. There's a 4th possibility, and I'm going to explain it to you.
Where was he? Here.
Vent.
Yeah, the ventilation duct. That's the only spot the body could be hidden without anyone noticing.
There's a 4th wall.
Pure conjecture.
You have any clue to support that insane claim?
I do.
Sure do.
The tomato sauce.
Yeah, looks like the murderer didn't hesitate to put quite a lot to confuse us.
Problem detected.
What is it this time?
Ventilation. Also used. For delivery, sometimes.
Is that true?
Yes. Big packages don't fit into the pipe mail, so they're delivered through the vent.
That makes no sense.
It's possible the content of a package leaked.
Obviously.
Bam! Gotcha!
Still, that will be a huge coincidence, don't you think?
Let's assume you're right. In order to get into the vent, Dr. Hush would have to be in his office.
Uh-huh.
He was.
But you said it earlier. The last time he was recorded, he was leaving his room. How do you explain this?
He never exited his office.
It's clear Dr. Hush never left his office. There's no monitoring entry between his exit and the time the guard checked the room. This was just an attempt from the criminal to direct our attention elsewhere. Even Tidy could use the doctor's hand on the button. Just enough to add this to the monitor.
This would imply Dr. Hush was dead by then.
Yes, actually. I think he was killed even before going into his office.
Absurd.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Well, I have another clue.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? When was Dr. Hush poisoned? The government has control over all forms of media. I don't think.
Remember where the poison came from? The coffee. To poison him, it'd be easier to have Dr. Hush drink the coffee in his office. Except, he never does. Dr. Hush always drinks his coffee in the restroom. He's too maniacal to risk spilling drops while working. And yet, there's a coffee stain on the floor.
What do you insinuate? That the stain was made when Dr. Hush was dead on the floor?
Why are you smiling?
This is exactly what I mean.
Brocky liar. Daddy take coffee in office sometimes.
Again, I'm afraid it's your word against his, Detective.
Yeah, it'd make a lot more sense that the doc spilled it by accident.
Brocky, done for. Give up.
Yeah, again, this robot's way too excited.
Mink starts to think my theory is too far-fetched. Am I really on the right path?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. No, we're on it.
Except Tidy.
We're on it. I believe it. This little shit.
I know how all of this sounds, but please.
Listen.
Allow me to continue.
Let's listen. Just. There's so many sometimes. Yes, sometimes he drinks his coffee in his. Dog. Let me tell you that.
Silly Brocky.
All right. Let's assume Dr. Hush drank his coffee in the restroom and died. To get into the vent, he would have to get back to his office first.
Simple. Tidy can carry objects.
Wait for it.
You're saying this little metal thing carried Dr. Hush all the way to his room? No way, man. I would have noticed.
Wait for it.
Are you certain? Should I jog your memory?
Wait for it. When you looked away, when you got a phone call at 4:38.
At 4:38, the guard wasn't at his seat. He had received a phone call with terrible reception. When this happened, he opened the lab's main entrance to improve the signal.
What?
But on the line, no voice, only music. During that moment, he was looking away.
Is that true, Mr. Rat? You blundered?
You blundered. Blundered is a perfect word right there.
Hey, you know how reception is terrible.
Perfect choice. Blundered.
Actually, you may not. After all, you've got no friends or anyone.
Damn.
So it's true.
He thought this was a spam call.
Blunderer!
I think. This was you, Tidy. It wouldn't be hard for you to simulate a phone call and play some music, am I right?
He can.
Brocky, what music? Okay. Tidy, play music.
No thanks.
Tidy, no call. Nah.
Although the guard was still making sure no one could enter or exit the lab, at that moment, anything could have happened.
I'm trying to imagine Tidy carrying the doctor in the hall and opening the office door with his hand. It's technically possible, just downright crazy.
This would also explain why Tidy was found in Dr. Hush's room, even though he supposedly stayed in the restroom. Take it the other way around. What would be the point of this call farce if Dr. Hush was safe and sound while returning to his room? There would be nothing particularly disturbing.
No. Tidy, no call. Brocky, death.
So, when did he die?
Between 4:24 and 4:38, as this is the time Tidy went into the restroom and left.
Brocky ignores.
Poor
Tidy. Daddy dead.
If your theory is accurate, there's still a lot that needs explaining. For example, how could Tidy put Dr. Hush into the vent? It's not like either of them could climb a ladder.
Wrong. I know exactly how Tidy
Wrong. Tidy can stretch arms.
Don't forget Tidy's main ability. Extended arms.
His main ability.
Are you serious?
Impossible.
Pray tell, why would it be?
Arms stretched to 9 feet max.
So what?
Look.
Yeah, that.
Kidding, right?
No, come on. Why are you surprised? We know why this works.
How can we know it's not just pretending?
Let me check its data. I'm afraid it's true. It has extended its arms to the limit, which is 9 feet.
I do appreciate them not taking the Bato's words like, look, I can't reach.
Dr. Hush's ceiling is is the same height. Thus, Tidy couldn't reach the vent.
Wrong.
No way.
Aha! Told ya.
I already have evidence.
Rocky
Don't.
Gone. Kaput.
Don't. I'm right here.
I need to think fast. I'm convinced Tidy was involved. He has to be.
He was. Come on. I got it. I got it. He put a ramp.
Take a look at the room configuration.
Fucking got him.
Scientists' offices are a reflection of one another.
This little robot shit.
As such, the vent height is exactly the same in both rooms. How high is it?
10 feet.
Yeah, the laser column in this room is 10 feet, and it goes up to the ceiling. And with Tidy's arms reaching 9 feet, that's not enough.
Oh, Rocky agree. Admit defeat.
No way. We're just missing a little something.
The workbench.
This,
Tidy can stand
yeah,
it.
this robot is way too excited about me being wrong to have not been the murderer.
It's visibly about 2 to 3 feet high.
But the metal thingy can't jump on there, can it?
There's a ramp.
Jump. This is the point of the ramp Dr. Hush designed for it. You told me yourself, Tidy.
Tidy learn. Close mouth.
Sorry, Croc, but it seems like pure conjuncture.
What do you mean?
But I can prove it.
You can?
Go! Go, Mr. Brok!
What proves Tidy climbed the ramp? Wes was named head of the office in 3030. Why is this a thing?
Here's a picture of the room. Look, there are crumbs all over the table.
Oh, that's true.
Now, as you know, Dr. Hush is a neat freak. How could he leave crumbs everywhere? The answer is simple. Dr. Hush wasn't alive. Tidy, you crushed them while climbing on the ramp.
Nuh-uh. Tidy woke late. Not cleaned yet.
Oh, I wish for once you'd tell the truth. Admit it. That's what happened. You climbed up, stretched your arms to get in the vent, and put Dr. Hush inside. Then, you pushed the poor chap towards Dr. Mink's room. The more we talk, the more... Huh?
Ha ha ha!
Is it laughing?
Huh?
You what? Will you change your mind and pretend it's not possible for you to climb there?
Is possible. My pleasure.
This robot has consistently lied to us. This robot's a shit.
Brocky. Fall into own trap. Brocky lucky circumstances. But luck running out.
Might you be more specific?
He says it as though if he disproves that he was the murderer, it proves I was the murderer?
Look map. Ventilation duct 2 feet high.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he says that...
3 feet high. Cannot bend, cannot fit. Plus, cannot stand on floor while pushing all way through.
That's a good point.
He's right. Tidy couldn't fit inside, and the distance is way too long to push all the way through the vent while standing on the ground.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Rocky, done for.
No. I can prove how. Let's take a look at that picture again. This is how Tidy did it.
This is how Tidy did it. Oh, the
We
lever.
forgot to ask ourselves one important question. What opens the vent trap? After all, it's not always open.
That's right. Unlike mine, it doesn't have a ladder and an automated way to... Oh, I see now, the lever. Are you suggesting...
Yes.
Oh,
First, Tidy opened the vent and put Dr. Hush into it. Then he grasped the lever with one arm and pushed the corpse with the other.
Whoa! Now that's the craziest thing you've said so far, Croc.
why is that so crazy? That's very reasonable.
Is that even possible?
Why wouldn't it be?
Let's see.
A lot of dang love went into it? Oh
That's
yeah.
correct. The vent is almost 9 feet wide. Yes. It's absurd, but technically possible.
All of this seems perfectly
This
reasonable.
robot clinging onto the ceiling. You're insane.
Let me judge how insane I sound after all this is over. Let's not forget the finale. The corpse in Dr. Mink's room. Yes, Tidy pushed him, but the pertinent question is, when?
Indeed.
There's a specific piece of evidence that tells us exactly when it happened.
Aha!
I see.
Oh, no, that's the wrong sound.
Can you explain for me?
Actually,
No.
Actually,
Okay. Well, so here.
Actually,
Oh my gosh, which is it? Is it this one then?
I analyzed Dr. Mink's lamp. The data I gathered indicates
Wait, I'm not sure how that.
fatal shock at 5:10.
Oh, I get it now.
But we know he died at. Oh, it's got a variance. That's right. It has the Okay.
I don't. What's the fuss?
It has the
He
variance.
needed to put the lamp next to the body, but he couldn't do it himself.
Mink and the guard aren't the murderers, yet they're doing a really good job being extremely suspicious of any of your points.
He put it in the vent alongside the corpse.
The robot is the only person that's actively like, aha, you're wrong. I've disproved you. So Mink, so the robot is either the murderer or a white kid on Twitter. So
Makes sense. The fall must have damaged the lamp. But wait, 5:10? That's early. If there had been a body lying in the middle of my room, I would have noticed.
yeah, see, it's this lamp bit.
Didn't you say this was the data from my lamp? Tidy could not access mine.
Good. Froggy theory falling apart.
Wait. Okay. I admit, I fooled you. Yes, I said this was the data from Dr. Mink's lamp, but I never claimed this was the data from the lamp next to the body.
Aha!
The crock is confusing me.
Let me explain.
Okay.
Oh, my brain is melting.
What do you mean?
Of course.
Okay, then it's this
consider that
combo.
the lamp next to the body is Dr. Mink's. However, this lamp's data revealed a surprise. It belongs to Dr. Hush.
Correct. Nuh-uh.
Wait, so that's the one Tidy pushed into the vent?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Nah. If that's what happened, there'd be 2 lamps here.
Nah.
Mr. Rat is right. How do you explain that the other lamp, my lamp, is on Dr. Hush's desk?
We'll just have to prove Tidy picked up Dr. Mink's lamp.
Could he now?
Just think. Where was Dr. Mink's lamp originally?
No, show us.
On the table
Right there.
by the fake wall. Come on,
Was
guys.
here.
No, it wasn't.
You sure?
I live here. Of course I know.
Oh, then,
Oh, there's an ad. Hey,
your lamp.
No, it.
You sure? Oh,
where was it then? This is the little lamp stand.
your lamp.
No, it.
You sure? Oh,
Where was it then?
your
You
lamp.
No, it.
You sure? Oh, your lamp.
No, it.
You sure? Oh, your lamp.
No, it.
You sure? Oh,
you should tell me where it is then. You
your
putz.
lamp.
No, it.
You sure? Oh, your lamp.
No, it.
You sure? Oh, your lamp.
No.
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 You sure?
You you only have so much space in your house.
Your lamp.
No.
You sure?
I live here.
Oh, your lamp.
No.
You sure?
I.
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 Oh,
Where was it then?
your lamp.
No.
You sure?
I.
Oh, your Your lamp.
No,
You
I.
Oh. Your lamp.
No,
You
I.
Oh.
Oh my god, where? Fucking, where is it? Pinpoint the fake. Oh.
Dr. Mink, your lamp was right here.
So when I picked the lampstand, like, bit, it didn't like that, but I'm, all right.
Well, yes. How did you know?
All right.
With the door permanently shut, there's only one spot Tidy could access, and that's this hole in the wall.
Again? Oh no. If it were me, I'd steal Mink's lamp, then pass it through the vent so it fell in the intended location. Dr. Hush's lamp wouldn't even have to move.
That's a relevant matter. Unless... Tidy, you've been awfully silent. Cat got your tongue? Or is it because you realized you slipped up? After picking up Dr. Mink's lamp, it was supposed to throw it through the vent. However, Tidy inverted the lamps.
Inverted?
And I can prove it. You see, I noticed something off in Dr. Hush's room, especially when you take his personality into account. Let me show you in the picture.
All the crumbs.
Right here.
I'm trying.
You just, or maybe...
The only wrong.
The crumbs.
Right.
I'm
Or...
the only.
Right here.
I'm
Or...
Okay.
the only wrong.
Right.
I'm
Or...
the only. The lamp.
That's actually the weasel's
Okay.
lamp, huh?
Yes, but that's not the strangest thing.
Don't get it.
Okay, this information should make it clear. No, I should think about who owned that lamp. After being told Dr. Hush was a maniac, I noticed the way the lamp was positioned was off.
I don't know about this one.
It's neither at the center of the desk nor facing the front. There's no way someone so obsessed about order would let an object be so badly placed.
Okay.
Okay, why not? So what?
This explains what happened. Dr. Hush's lamp was originally on this desk, perfectly centered. Tidy took Dr. Mink's lamp. Right at this moment, he got interrupted, so he put it next to the other. After he left, Mr. Guard, he executed its plan. But he took the wrong lamp, which was pushed through the vent. Tidy's objective was to make us believe Dr. Hush fought with Dr. Mink in the morning, at the time his tracking...
This has taken literally all of stream. This has been
timing only
incredible.
makes sense if Tidy made this mistake.
Then, if it wasn't the body falling, what caused the other lamp's fatal shock at 5:10?
Oh, do I have to explain everything? Tidy was interrupted by the guard suddenly checking the room. Now, why did Mr. Guard check Dr. Hush's room in the first place?
Oh yeah, I know. I heard a noise. Oh, then it was...
Yeah, Dr. Mink's lamp receiving a shock. In particular, I believe Tidy intentionally bumped it from a high distance to break it and make us believe this was the crime weapon.
Nice thinking.
This is so much.
If it's Dr. Hush's lamp that was pushed through, shouldn't it suffer from a shock too? When it fell from the vent?
It did, although non-fatal. That lamp received a shock at 11:02, and this explains the last mystery.
What was the shock at 11:02?
No way! This is why I never noticed Dr. Hush until you came in.
We're running out of
Simply
time here.
wasn't in the room before.
But if a body were to fall from this high, it ought to make a huge bumping sound.
Oh, it'd be bumping.
That's accurate. I'm not deaf.
Sure thing. You're not deaf at all. Remember the context when I arrived in front of your door.
All right. Oh, I can't.
I'm taking it back. I don't...
You gotta be kidding.
Well, what?
Wait, what? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna... Okay, I think...
I need to understand.
You're not... Are you...
Okay. I was like, wait, did we just... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I thought we had, like, broken the whole thing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. That's, you know, that's fine with me. Okay. But yeah, we're going to... That's gonna be it for today. I hate leaving in the middle of the thing, but we have so much left to go that we can very easily pick this up on Monday. You know, I don't want to take too much extra time, especially when I've got some stuff I got to do today. So, all right. But yeah, we'll play more of this on Monday. This game is bananas. This game is bananas. As I attempt to get in here and close it. I love that it was like, oh yeah, we had like a cool, time thing, and then all of that stuff happening with Graff almost dying, taking the trial, and then it's like, all right, let's solve a whole murder. This game is definitely pretty unique. So thank you again to the dev for the key. It's been very interesting to check out. It definitely makes me want to play some more mystery games, because I do enjoy a good mystery game. We will be back with this on Monday, because this is an awesome game. And don't forget Wednesday. Wednesday is the start of Ludonaricon. I don't yet, when last I checked, have an email for a press pass. So we'll see. If not, that's fine. You know, there's still all of the demos and stuff that'll be available, so it won't be like a huge deal. It would just, you know, let me have the demos early and a little longer. So, you know, not that big a deal. But either way, we'll be covering Ludonaricon on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. I'm really looking forward to it. There's some really good looking demos. I should probably put a list together of stuff that I want to hit in what order, because there is some neat looking things. I'm really excited. We're gonna raid Fawn. I love Fawn. Y'all know how much I love Fawn. So we're gonna go give them a raid. Josie. Okay. Josie's ready to go outside because she appeared to give them raids. Stop. Okay. Like I said, I will see everybody on Monday for more Brok the Investigator. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day working on a little Ludonaricon planning, like I said, and YouTube stuff. I've been making pretty good progress on the YouTube stuff. I just need to sit down and put the time into it. And it's literally just making the computer render these videos. So it's just time. But it's been going pretty well. So I will do some more of that. And then I don't really have anything going on this weekend, which is nice. I definitely need some quiet weekends to just hang out. Intimately familiar with render hell, yeah, I imagine, where it's just like you just watch your computer like, all right, I guess I'll see you in a little bit. I definitely can't use my computer when it renders. It's a great computer, but rendering absolutely uses all of its resources, and I'm fine with that. That's kind of the purpose. But yeah, like I said, I'll see everybody on Monday. Take care of yourself. I love and appreciate you. I'll see you then.